title, This Hidden Bible Truth Will Shock You. What if I told you that one of the most powerful truths in the Bible is something most people completely miss? Not because it's hidden in some secret code, but because it's so simple, people overlook it. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. It changes how you understand life, suffering, and even your purpose. Stay with me, because this truth might just change everything for you. A common belief. Most people grow up believing that if they truly follow God, life will somehow become smoother. Less pain, fewer struggles, and an overflow of visible blessings. It's a comforting idea, one that makes faith feel like a kind of protection from hardship. But then reality unfolds in a very different way. Challenges don't suddenly disappear. In fact, sometimes they seem to intensify. Prayers feel like they're echoing into silence. The weight of life doesn't lift. In some seasons, it feels even heavier than before. And in those moments, something deeper begins to stir inside. Doubt. Questions rise that people are often afraid to admit out loud. Where is God in all of this? Why would He allow this to happen to me if I'm trying to do the right thing? It creates a quiet tension between belief and experience. But what if the issue isn't that your faith is weak or failing? What if the real struggle lies in how you understand faith itself? Maybe faith was never meant to guarantee comfort or remove every storm. Maybe it was meant to transform how you walk through those storms. Instead of being a shield from difficulty, it could be a source of strength within it. Instead of eliminating uncertainty, it might teach you how to trust even when clarity is missing. When you begin to shift that perspective, the questions don't necessarily disappear, but they start to carry a different weight. They become part of growth rather than signs of failure. The hidden truth. Here's the truth most people miss. God never promised an easy life. He promised a meaningful one. Think about it. Every major person in the Bible went through struggle. They were tested, broken, and pushed beyond their limits. But those struggles weren't punishments. They were preparation. Pain wasn't the absence of God. It was often the place where God was working the most. That's the hidden truth. Your struggles might not be blocking your purpose. They might be building it. A deeper perspective. Take a moment and look at your life. Think about the hardest moments you faced, the times you felt lost, confused, or completely alone. What if those moments weren't meaningless? What if they were shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more aware? Growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens in pressure. And sometimes the storms you go through aren't there to destroy you, but to reveal who you truly are. Now shift your mindset. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what is this teaching me? That one small change can transform everything. When you stop seeing struggle as punishment and begin to see it as purpose, you start to move differently, think differently, and live differently. You no longer wait for life to get easier. You begin becoming stronger. This is the truth most people never realize. God isn't just working around your life. He's working through everything you're going through. And once you truly understand that, nothing you face will ever feel meaningless again.